All right, here with Rob, Noel, and Christine, fellow Shenaniganders. So we are going to check out the odds and evens, as I mentioned. And
what are the odds? Even, I'd say.
All right, so I don't know. We're just gonna hit record and see what happens. We'll let Christine take over. Thank you very much.
Christine crushed me this morning.
She is a good player. Do not underestimate her.
We were playing a bow and arrow. I recently got up and running.
Yeah.
I had a reasonably good score.
Yeah.
And she got like 100,000 more than my score.
Oh, good job.
And you're still telling me what to do and what
That's why we laughed about it.
He's coaching you on how to beat him down even further.
If you cradle on the right, you can shoot that bonus over and over. Meanwhile, it's like, come on, do it. She doesn't do it. Meanwhile, she gets 100,000 more than I do.
Oh, very nice. Okay, well, come check this out. So, yeah, take a look around. Check out the back glass. Check out.
This looks a lot like us.
Yeah, identical practically. So, I don't know much about odds and evens. I don't know if I've really played it.
Interesting location for the score reels. Down low.
Yeah, they're down in the bottom. And then, oh look,
credits up there.
the credit reel is one of the roulette numbers. Isn't
zero.
that cute?
The green would have been 0.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have no credits, it's accurate.
So we do have a ball. And
we have an outpost.
we got all these like
we have a gate
buttons here for each representing. Yeah, you can zoom right in. We can check this out. Well, you don't have to, however you like. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little rollover buttons that represent all these numbers here. Lighting odds and evens, light special.
Ooh, win a free game.
Which is here. And also, there's 2 controlled gates that open when lit and special when lit.
Right, and you get different rewards down the side of the J.
Yeah, so there's this like, you know, sort of like a centigrade 37 kind of waterfall zone, except it's a single lane. And then check this out. We got opens lower gate and closes lower gate, so a couple mushroom targets. And also, I believe when you roll over all these numbers, this 5,000 lights and this 5,000 lights up here. And then, yeah, also, check this out, up post for this guy here, and down post, down post. So we got, what did I say, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 rollover buttons, 2 saucers, 3, 4 gates, 2 of which are controlled, couple slings, 3 pops, and a plunger. So
apron's in nice shape.
Actually, it is, yeah. The shooter tip here is not all that in nice shape.
I got lots of those.
We do not have...
barrel spring's always lousy, but yeah, it sounds all right. Nice looking door on it.
You call me a door on? No, let's see. Yeah,
That's quite a nice door.
Okay, well, why don't you take a little quick video of Rob playing this game?
Does she fire up?
Yeah.
Where do you want to?
You can just back up a bit and get the whole Shenanigander in the photo too.
I got no power. That flipper. I hear clicking.
Hey, what's happening?
What's happening to you?
What's going on here?
You're trying to sell me a bum game.
Okay, I know what we need to do.
Press the start wheel. See what happens.
What? Oh, is the power switch on? There we go. Did you turn on the power switch?
Yes.
Oh, or did you turn it off? Yeah, you turned it off. Not knowing that I pulled the plug to turn it off last time.
Well, that was a fiasco.
Alright, let's, yes, check it out. Rob. See what you got, buddy.
Excellent.
Oh, you know what you'll love?
I got a 0, so it's still...
Are you still? Oh my God! You got a ball save.
That was a total
That's
ball
a
save.
1972 ball save.
What's your level?
Yeah, it's not level because when you shoot the ball in that center saucer, it doesn't do good things. It kind of just drains you. So that's what you get when you put it on a cart.
And you can tilt really easily on a cart. I tilt just playing my natural game anyway.
This is so going to be my gallery photo.
So game over on tilt too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I am.
Oh, started over, but yeah.
Tilt way too
Tilt
often
ends game.
playing.
Didn't you read it on the instruction card?
Crude, heavy-handed player.
There it is. Tilt ends game. All right.
Okay, I won't tilt, but I'll just play really gently. Sheet.
Yeah, you haven't activated any of the features yet. Just the flipper buttons.
Just the flipper buttons.
Hey there, you activated a slingshot.
Whoa. Oh. No, almost tilted.
Oh, how did you not?
That's a full button.
That's what I was talking about. Maybe if it's level, that won't happen.
All right, let's open lower gate.
Yep.
Right here, see that?
There you go.
And you can shoot in there.
Yep. It gets you some extra points. Where
Doesn't
you
go back to
couldn't
the
you couldn't
shooter.
access those 2,000 points
that gate
before.
Is shut.
Yeah.
So that closes that gate.
Yeah, you gotta hit that again. It's a little
There we go.
dirty switch.
And there's up post.
Okay, that's the one thing that I've seen work and then I've seen it not work. So it's a little sketchy.
Right,
The
that's a little
up
sticky.
down post is a little. But I have seen it work. But that's the one thing that's sketchy. But there we go.
Oh, there's 9.
There we go. So all the numbers.
Special inlet.
There we go. Let's try and
We need
get
to
the
get
special and then watch if the credit reel gives us yeah, there it is. Boom, free game.
Free game. Who can argue with a free game? What's the other thing for up post? It's just that?
That it looks like the only thing that does up post.
You can hear it trying to engage.
Yeah. And then that is disengaging it, but it's being a little stubborn. Yeah, so what do you think? Odd or even?
I'm gonna say it's odd.
All right, well, there you go,
It's a
boys and
classic.
girls. Rob Noel, Christine, odds and evens. We'll see, maybe in a later video, if he takes this home or he doesn't. Who knows? Stay tuned. All right, look what happened. Rob.
I played this one so well that I realized that we were just meant to be together. You know, I just had an intuitive feel for the game.
You should bring a generator, plug these in your truck, and play as you're driving.
Play as we're driving. Christine can ride in the back, open air pinball arcade. And it won't go flying out. The back door we said might, which would have been then a flying carpet, flying door.
There you go. Yeah, we'll not do that. All right. Well, safe drive home. There they go. Bye bye. Okay. Met with Rob not that long ago. Got my cart and black hole safely home and downstairs. Jamie did have to help me get it down. Well, mainly to get it up my front steps. I got it up a couple steps and then I was just struggling. So she helped me get it all down. So there it is. And there's the head. And on a previous video, you've seen that I was going to take some legs to the powder coater. Well, I kind of cheated. I stole legs from, I believe it was my Ice Fever. So when I end up restoring Ice Fever, I'll have to powder coat its legs. So I just stole legs from another machine. But these ones are nice. So I will, look at that, levelers are even all free. So I'm going to clean those up and then get the cabinet on feet, and then I'll go through all the electronics in the cabinet, make sure it's good to go before this playfield goes in. Also, I have to finish rebuilding these two, this flipper here and this flipper here. Once I do that, put everything back together again, then I can start assembly. Holy heck. But also, check this out. Remember I said I got a order from Alouette Amusements for my hurricane topper? Well, I checked the tracking today and it said it was coming, let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days from now. But I come home and it's here. It already showed up 4 days premature, so gotta like that. We're gonna unbox this bad boy. And here's a new toy. Look at this. This is a microphone adapter, because on these new Samsung phones, you don't have one of these. So you need a USB to that. And then I'm going to experiment. Maybe I'll do this for the unboxing. Bring my microphone back. And then I'll do like a couple sentences with and a couple sentences without the mic, and we'll see what's better. I'm going to assume it's better to have this. But yeah, so that we got going on. This box I'm excited about. There's a couple other things in there too that we'll investigate. So I think that is about it. That's what's gonna go on. So I'm gonna get myself situated here, clean up these legs, get this table cleared off, and then we can unbox some funds. Okay, as expected, these legs cleaned up very nice. Look at that. Nice and shiny. There's the old levelers and brand newbies on there, so that's gonna look pretty. Alright, check out that action. The new shinies are installed. And it just looks beautiful. Nice job, Kevin, again. Impeccable. It's a beauty. So I got it on wheels right now. This way I can move it around as required. I think the next goal is going to be to get the playfield off the rotisserie. I don't know if I can do that on myself safely. Probably break myself and or the playfield. So I'm going to probably need a hand with that. But I won't bug Jamie. She's hanging out with Mel upstairs. And I got my shop vac back. So there's that. I did rebuild the other two flippers. Finally put the display back. This playfield is basically done, other than play testing the living daylights out of it. And I do need to align and tighten the main flippers. Actually, all of them. I'll want to make sure they're all aligned properly. And what else? I still have to install the plastics, the new plastic set. Hey, I just saw Andrew walk by. He's out working on the exterior again. Shout out to Andrew. Yeah, plastics in this box right here. And I'm gonna have to deal with the motor at some point. This is the hardware to mount the apron. I'll have to pick the best apron. I got pop bumper caps to go on. And ooh, I got some apron cards from Henry too. So all kinds of goodness. It's going to be still a little bit of a road ahead. See, how am I going to do this? I've got the new Pascal board, or flip board, and it's an all-in-one board. And do I want to just risk plugging it all in and then just seeing it explode? Or do I want to plug in an original board set one at a time, make sure it's all functional, then when I'm comfortable that all the voltages are correct, then plug in the over $500 flip board? You know what I mean? The flip board gets rid of the CPU, the driver board, and the chaser board, I think. It eliminates, and the power supply. Eliminates 3 boards for sure. But you still get to utilize the soundboard and soundboard power supply. So, but yeah, I'm excited to try that out for the first time. It'll probably have some awesome built-in diagnostics that you don't get with the, much better diagnostics anyway. So now I'm going to go through, test the bridges, make sure all the fuses, the fuse is the correct value. Let's see, F1, let's see if I can read this. Let's see if the one fuse that's in there is actually correct. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read this. Do you see? No, I can't see poop. I usually put a light on it. Here, my headlamp. By the way, this headlamp has been working great. Hey look, I can actually maybe see it now. Headlamp has actually really been working good for me. I used it for the flipper rebuilds. ACG, starting to get there. What does that say? Half. Okay, this is a half amp. Looks like a fast blow. My table's still a little wet, which reminds me, we gotta open up a box full of goodies. So F1, I didn't test it with my meter, but I'd have to bust out my manual. Are we really going to go through all this trouble right now? You know what? There's a good chance I have it on the fuse page from before. And what do you know? That is, neither upper or lower playfield. But it's probably back here. F1, half amp slow blow. All right. Oh, it is slow blow. Okay. That fuse didn't look like a slow blow, but maybe it was. So now I just got to check all. Or actually, I don't need to check. It's kind of easy. I just pop in these guys as I go. All new fuses. So that'll be easy. Testing bridges is easy. I don't think I need to replace this blue capacitor because the original one, pretty sure they're all orange, and they say replace the orange capacitor. If the capacitor is not orange, then I don't think I need to replace it. Does my logic follow? I hear footsteps. Yes? Andrew. Oh, Andrew, okay. I'll be right there. Go check in on Andrew. See what he's saying. Okay. I just cut into beer o'clock time, so this is what I'm drinking. A little Coors Light action. The little spritz of grapefruit juice to make a homemade radler. Yes, and this is a Star Wars cup that Julie and Tim got me back in the days when they would go to movies and movies were available. So, still using it. I use these cups until there's no paint left. And they couldn't stand me drinking out of a cup with no paint, so they kept buying me new ones. So I got a few in the stash, which is pretty awesome. But the 4-player action is set for tomorrow. Joe Stanzak wasn't able to come. He's camping. So Matt McGoffin is going to be in the house. Me, Julie, Matt, and Sean. It'll be some good action tomorrow. So might just not do anything too crazy tonight. I usually have one Shenanigander over to play some games. But I think I just kind of get the games room sort of situated and clean up the glass and one last tweak on AC/DC. The very back up kicker is being a little inconsistent. Sometimes it fires out hard, sometimes it dribbles into the A lane. So I'm going to maybe take it apart and clean it because we figured out how to do the super skill shot the other night, so we were trying that a million times, but it was not being very consistent. So that's the last thing I got to do in terms of tweaks, and then everything should be good to go. Like I said, a little cleaning of the glass, put Funhouse back together again. I was just using that for speaker wire reference for Hurricane. Yeah, so, oh yeah, and Andrew is working away on the exterior. He'll be back tomorrow, possibly, and maybe I'll show you a little bit of that action at some point. But now, for more fun, we're going to bust open this box from Alouette Amusements. Again, that was Rob, and thank you, Rob. I'm going to have to send you a message. Like I said, this came much earlier than anticipated, so I'm super stoked to see what's inside. I mean, I know what's inside, but oh look, they even have their own Alouette Amusements tape. Oh, and then this. We're going to try this out too. The new speaker adapter. So I'm going to talk right now for about 10 seconds, and just this is the audio level that we are experiencing right now, and I'm right about 8 inches from the phone. Okay, so that is what the audio is. Now I am about 3 feet from the phone and talking at about the same audio level. Okay, here we go. We're going to plug this bad boy in and clip the lapel to my shirt here. Hopefully that's working okay. I didn't get any indication otherwise. I really don't want to do this whole video to find out that the audio stopped working. So maybe what I'm going to do now, can't use flash while OTG is connected. I can't use my flash. Well, OTG is connected. What is OTG? Anyway, obviously it's a speaker, but what does OTG stand for? Or the microphone, I should say. So maybe it's working, but I'm actually going to disconnect it because I don't want to record this whole thing and it not work. But then when I listen to this back, then we'll have a good idea. But that's hopefully what the new speaker adapter microphone thingy sounds like. Hopefully it sounds good. So I'm going to unplug it now. And now we are back to normal. And I don't really need my flash on anyways, so I'll just leave it off. Okay. So hopefully that worked out okay. Let's dig into this box. What I have in here, I think I already told you everything. But in case you didn't see the previous video, we got a hurricane topper. We got 2 whitewater topper decals and some flipper hardware for Bally machines. Okay, here we go. Definitely, you know, it's got some age to it, as it should. Alright, let's get rid of all this packing material. Oh, there's a couple parts and pieces here. Here's the receipt. $142 in total with shipping for everything. Okay. Let's start with this. Now, we got to try and determine if these whitewater decals are reproductions or original. We don't know. Okay, they are clearly reproductions because otherwise the waterfalls would be tinfoil. So this is a reproduction, but still it's pretty cool to have. Yeah, there is 2. Okay, so I dig. You know what? I may even, I don't know, maybe stick one somewhere in my basement for fun. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with these. I just thought I'd get them because they're cool. And the price was right. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, now, this is the flipper hardware I was talking about. Now, these were pretty good price. They were, I think, about $8 each, which is a little better than if you were to buy them from Pinball Resource. I think Pinball Resource was selling for about 12 US. Marco was maybe around 9 or 10 US. These are new old stock, so they're not reproduction, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, check this out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 3 lefts and 3 rights. This is the good stuff. Now, games like Hot Doggin' and Skateball, they use this style. And the problem with these is these nylon circular thingamajiggies. Well, I got a new voicemail. I better check out what that's all about. These. Oh, it's Julie. Oh, okay. I'll call her back. These wear, and they become flat on one edge, and then they kind of get stuck. So that's the main issue with these. Other than that, there's not really too much wear, and you can't really just replace the nylon portion or rivet it in. I don't even know if you can buy them separately, so you kind of just got to buy the whole thing. But that is good for the flipper parts bin. Okay, and my flipper parts bin is right behind me, so I'm just going to pop this over there. And now for the grand finale. Okay, here's the light board. This is a little more elaborate than I thought. 2 flashers, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10 light bulbs. And look, it's got the Z connector still on it, which I totally need. So that's great. And so that's the back side. Okay. I don't know how this all mounts yet, but here we go. Let me throw on the flash now. Okay. So it's about to be expected in terms of age. Very yellow. I don't think I can do much about that. Let's see what the decal looks like. This is, I'm hoping it's in good shape. If not, I know I can buy a new decal. Okay. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. It's a little, like, got dirt or rust on it or something. But that'll come off nicely. I'll just use a magic eraser on that. Okay, yeah, hurricane topper. That's sweet. Not like I can really fit it, but I like to try and make the machine complete and original. And this is the piece that will do that. So, that's awesome. What else do we got? Just cardboard. Okay. Cool. So, how does this mount is the next question. There's going to be some hardware that I might be missing, so that might be a little tricky, but we'll figure that out. Probably change all these to LEDs. And, you know, you probably don't even need to go 10 LEDs. You could probably go one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. Because LEDs are a lot brighter, and so you don't need to blast it with 10 LEDs. It'll look sufficient and probably better without blasting it. But, yeah, so that's pretty sweet. Cool. I'm going to clean this up. Let's see if we can try that out right now. Give me 1 second. Just grabbing a magic eraser. I got a nice brand new one right here. I don't usually need the whole thing. I usually cut it up, but for this purpose, we'll just give her a try. See how nice we can make this look. Oh yeah. I mean, it's wet, so it looks nice already, but the crust is definitely coming off. Yeah, look at that. Don't want to press too hard or I'll break something. But you can see the difference already. Can you see the crusty spots? And then, yeah, okay, that's great. I don't need to get a new decal. Cool. All right, pretty stoked about that. All right, I think that's enough shenanigans for the night. I'm gonna just get the games room ready for the action tomorrow. I just told everybody to bring their loonies and their A game. I actually told Sean to bring his B game because it would be better for my loony potential. So, all right, thanks for watching, boys and girls. We'll catch you on the next one.